The Spurs have won 9 games in a row, a 15-point W tonight against the Chicago Bulls. This is one of the hottest teams in the association. Victor Wembanyama with one of the fastest double-doubles in NBA history. Double-doubles, he's in pretty elite company with the Spurs. Nobody's catching the Iceman. I don't know about George Gervin. That's the real Iceman, by the way, too. He's got 67 40-point games in a Spurs jersey. Number 2, the Admiral, Mike Mitchell, number 3, and obviously Victor's double-double here tonight. 41 points. Obviously, it was probably to be expected. I don't know about a performance like this, but especially with the Bulls missing a lot of size on the interior. Their tallest starter was Matas Buzelis at 6'8". Victor feasting in the interior. The stat line certainly living up to it. Jacob Toby and Sean Elliott. I think Victor probably putting a little late case for the MVP voters, no?
I think so. He loves playing against the Bulls. 38 points November 10th in Chicago. That game winner with about 30 seconds left from 3 for the win. And then tonight, 41 points. Also the fastest double-double in NBA history. 10 points, 10 rebounds in 8 minutes. You were surprised when I said that.
At least as far as we know, right, in the play-by-play era, but I trust it. It's Victor.
I guess
it's Victor, so yeah.
Bill Russell or Wilt could have done it back in the 60s.
We don't know, but you know, I trust it, and Victor, I want to see some more dominating performances from Victor down the stretch, just to bolster his case.
Since Victor's been here, you've been calling for his teammates to give him the basketball when he's in there, make his time worthwhile. I think they did a good job of that tonight, specifically early on, Castle with the lobs.
Well, when you start throwing lobs to Victor, it's going to open up shooters on the weak side, and we saw Steph Castle get a wide open 3-ball. It was our HEB inside the game because the help defender's going to come in there. They're going to want to prevent that lob from happening, so he's going to collapse the paint. He's going to have 3 or 4 defenders around him. It's going to make it easier for guys to shoot on the perimeter, and our guys have figured that out now. Use him early and often, and it's going to open up the game for the rest of us.
3-game road trip coming up, Golden State, Clippers, and then the team you're most scared about, the Denver Nuggets. What do you think?
Denver's scary. They're really scary. And, you know, with Jokic and Jamal Murray, when he has it going.
Yeah, 50 points a couple nights ago.
Yeah, they're tough to beat. And so I think they tweaked their team a little bit, maybe got a little bit better. The problem with them is that they had Jokic out for a long time, so the record wasn't very good. Even though they kind of held down the fort, it's not as good as it could have been. And so they're not going to have home court advantage, doesn't look like, to start off. But to me, they're a scary ball club.
Well, they've been there and done that. They won the championship in 2023 with that core. They still have the core there.
And Jokic is a baller.
And he's a baller. No doubt about it. Absolutely. Always in the MVP discussion. But guess what? So is the Spurs guy, Victor Wembanyama, 41 Spurs guy. Victor Wembanyama, 41 points tonight. Nate, you look good tonight. I see your chain underneath your
I'm about to, these NIL deals are getting out of control, gentlemen. I'm looking at
imagine when this guy's NIL deal would have been.
Throwing you the diamond chain. You got the ice.
Right.
You guys are the Icemen over there.
Hey, Nate, I'm going to go home and lay down some tracks.
There it is. You got the Beats headphones, Sean? Is that what's going on?
I'm going to lay down some tracks, man. I feel it right now.
There it is. Featuring Sean Elliott, Jacob Toby. There's your new hook man right there, JT.
Well, yeah, I'll do the chorus, the bridge.
Your next gig, you bring in Sean. You just got to keep the chain on.
Can you see it?
Yeah, no,
Can you see it?
I got it. Next time I see you, I feel like you get back from this road trip, you're going to show up in like a fur coat, just looking all ready to go, just blazing it out with the bling, and I love it, gentlemen.
When we get home, the doors are going to be locked. Everybody's going to be like, you can't come home after that.
Thanks to Whataburger, I guess.
That was great.
I'm still waiting. I think I stole a patty melt from you when JT wasn't looking. He was looking down on the other end, and I just came in and swiped it with a burger.
That thing was illegal. It was so good.
Gentlemen, safe travels this week to the West Coast. Spurs, big winners this evening. That's 9 in a row for San Antonio as they close out the month of March in the best way possible. How about a home sandwich? 3 games on the road last week. Now they're on the road for 3 more. Quick treat for the home fans. This was 2 of 41. No way.
At 11 boards a night as well. With that level of brilliance, Victor has helped lead the Spurs to a dominant run since February 1st. San Antonio's won 24 of 26 games, which is the best mark in the league during that span. It's also tied for the best 26-game stretch in franchise history, which says a lot. And the Spurs have taken that show on the road in a big way. San Antonio's won 4 straight road games by at least 25 points. They are the first team in league history with a streak like that, and the Bucks were the latest victims on Saturday. So Wemby and company. Let's start with this one. Some 2-man action. Champagny finds Wemby.
Hey!
And Castle with the finish.
Honestly, best passing big man San Antonio's ever had. What?
Here goes Wemby. Muscling one up off the glass.
You okay, Joe?
A few minutes later, Castle in attack mode.
Oh, I'm so much stronger
I'm
than you.
bigger than you.
He's so tough, man, that kid.
Gotta get that baby out the street. Get that baby out the street. Who baby is that?
Castle finds Wemby here.
Floater.
Less than a minute later, Ryan Rollins drives, and Victor rejects it.
Very true.
They call goaltending?
Keeps the ball alive
He keeps it in play.
all the time.
That's the old Bill Russell. Don't block it out of bounds.
Like,
Keep
you
it in
can't
play.
put it above the square.
And here in
Where
the
do you
fourth.
put it?
Yikes.
Above the backboard.
Look out.
You can't use the backboard. That gives him too much time.
All right, with the win, the Spurs have clinched a top 2 spot in the West,
There you go.
and it's their first time since 2017. That year is key for the Spurs, as it was the last time they won a playoff series, making it all the way to the conference finals. From last year's 34-win season to a 2 seed in the West now, Perk, what makes them legit title contenders, in your opinion?
What don't make them legit title contenders? Hey, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all draw up a game plan to stop Wemby offensively?
Not me.
I'll wait, because you can't. There's not one. Can you do me a favor and ask me about Stephon Castle and why he's not considered Shump? You know this, one of the best two-way players in the game.
Oh, no, he definitely
how he's
considered it.
elevated his game over the course of the season for us being a facilitator for this squad, averaging the career high in assists. Can y'all explain to me the word sacrifice that's going through that damn locker room right now, something that the Knicks can't even do? They don't care who gets to shine every single night. It could be Keldon Johnson. It could be the kid Vassell. It could be any one of those guys night, and they don't care. From De'Aaron Fox to Dylan Harper, they play high-level basketball on both ends of the floor, well coached, and they have old souls. They're not young. They have old souls. They want to win now, and they're legit title contenders. They check all the boxes.
Yeah, I really like them. I like that they have a young backcourt, but they have a backcourt that competes defensively. I love how they get up and down. A lot of their points and a lot of the things they do. My biggest takeaway is everything's in transition. Everything is free flow. Everything is fun. They always look like it's a high-level activity. Guys getting deflections, other guys shooting the gaps and making everything easy to where you can feel efficient out there and feel like, I got the confidence to take this shot. I got the confidence and the wiggle room in this game to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But defensively, when you talk about how many different guards they can match up with in the playoffs, it's scary. So I get it. I get it. They're not experienced, RJ. I get it. But they haven't experienced, people haven't experienced this level of defense from these athletic guards.
The only thing I'm saying is I believe in them.
You do.
I just haven't seen it yet.
Fair.
And this is their first opportunity to show it. The last team to not make the postseason and then go on to win a championship the next year is the Golden State Warriors. With Steph and Clay came back, Draymond Green. But it was easy because I just wanted to tell you who it was.
I know, but I
just wanted to just refresh you.
All right.
They had experience. They had done it before.
Yes.
They had done it multiple times before.
Right.
So now we're going to say a team that is uber talented.
You're talking about the 2022 Warriors, just for people's clarification.
They did make the postseason
Correct.
and then won a championship.
Correct.
So they were an experienced group that had a bunch of injuries, came back the next year. This team is still new. So I'm looking forward as to how they do it. You talked about being a free-flowing, in transition team. They do so much stuff. Well, we know this. In that postseason, the game is going to slow down. You're going to have your key shots. That's the one thing for me. The next growth for Wemby is, can he come up with that Dirk shot? The Jokic on the elbow.
I thought he showed it.
The Luka going left. There are certain things that when you put great players, all right, it's winning time. We know what Shea's going to do in winning time in the postseason. We know what Jokic is going to do. Steph, we know what their formula is, and then it's about execution and trying to stop it. Wemby, you just don't know what it is yet.
We don't know what it is, but we're waiting to find out.
That's the part I'm excited about.
We're excited about it, but I don't want it to be talked about as if we don't realize, like, hey, G, he just got to get in the playoffs so we know at the end of this who we walking into the timeout like.
Agreed.
Did you have a signature move at 22?
I just dunked. That was it. Ran as fast as I could. Catch it from J. Kidd.
Perk,
Hey, listen, I can understand, Richard, your concerns from an offensive end, but when you have something like that we've never seen before defensively, see, he erases so many mistakes. Damn it, if I was on the Spurs, I would be a great perimeter defender because do you understand?
Let's calm down.
No, but hold on, but Richard, hear me out though. When he unlocks for guys on the perimeter, he allows them to apply pressure. He allows them to be more aggressive because it's his ability to be able to cover ground, cover space, and protect that damn basket at the highest level in the NBA. So the one thing I'm not concerned about, their defense is going to be there. All they got to continue to do is be more experienced offensively. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. All right, so let me ask you guys this. The concern that I would have with the Spurs, beyond inexperience, is their three-point shooting can be shaky. And in a playoff series, we know that could be a big part of the equation here.
Without a doubt. Only people I see a problem with it is if you got to run into the OKC Thunder. That's the only time I see the problem happening. I think that these two are going to meet. I think we'll finally get to test it out. I do think the Spurs are going to fall short because, like I keep telling people, we are so sick of seeing – I know, Perk, you by yourself. You by yourself, Perk.
San Antonio has beat them a bunch of times. Why is it that you don't think that they could get it done in the postseason? Is it because...
I didn't say they can't get it done. They can't get it done against OKC.
But they've beat them so many times. What is it that they are possibly missing, Sho? What is it that they're possibly...
It's a guy over there that he wear like 6 to 8 braids, and he got 4 of the trophies, 4 of them.
Are you saying there's experience that you...
I'm saying there's a bench. It's not even the experience. It's the bench. It's the bench. It's the defense.
I think San Antonio can win a championship. I think
they
OKC
can. They
I
can.
think Denver can.
It's just I think that's where it runs a little short.
Why is Perkins? Well, go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is this. Not only did we just remind the world that they dominated OKC in this regular season, Victor said it at the podium last week with his chest side.
He did. That's true.